thrown in. A little push in the back. She gets away with it. Ball possession retained by Wesleyan. And it looks like it will stay in the net, or stay in play, and it will look to go in the back of the net.
And what a miscue there. Really uncharacteristic mistake. Definitely a really tough start, but a really good start for Wesleyan. Great job making sure they're being really compact in terms of trying to get the ball into the center of the field. Great start for them overall. Picture perfect start.
Green will look to appeal for perhaps an offside or perhaps the ball going out of play, but looks like the goal will count here. Very quick goal for the Cardinals tonight.
Yeah, if you look on the right-hand side of the wing, there was just so much open space for the cross to get in the center of the field, and a little bit of a mishit by the goalie, and really an unfortunate goal to concede early on in the game, I'd say.
Tufts will pass it around. Sent across the field for Pats. Sent up the field. Summers on it now. She'll look across at middle. It's collected by Vemmer.
Yeah, you got to definitely watch off with the Jumbo's mental composure here. It's a really tough start to concede a goal from the first minute, but I would look for them to bounce back here. They're pretty good coming from behind, I'd say.
Distributed up the field. Fought for it, collected by Wesleyan. Loose ball, taken by Tufts, bounces around. It'll be a Tufts throw.
It looks like Wesleyan's trying to get on the counterattack here again.
Absolutely. Tufts throw-in will be fought for, taken by Wesleyan.
Yeah, Wesley again trying to get some really sustained offensive possession here in the center of the field. Trying to look for another goal here.
I'll go out for a Jumbo goal kick.
Yeah, still really early in the game, but I think the Jumbos really have to get back into this game. They really need to make sure they get a sustained midfield presence, try to get some crosses into the final third. They need to get their wingers really up, try to make sure they get some good chances up there.
Ball will be passed to O'Neill. Back to Kushner. Contested pass gained by Wesleyan. To pass to
Yeah, really nice attempted tackle there by her.
back to Sink and over to Bueller. Pass back to the Tufts defense.
Yeah, Wesleyan's just snuffing out a lot of the Jumbo's attacks here.
Will be taken in by Karenza Leahy, the freshman. Ball will be sent just a bit too far out of the reach of Stoy for a Tufts throw. About 4 minutes gone here. Tufts throw collected by Elsie Aries.
Yeah, Elsie Aries really a player to watch out for in this game, as I say. She's definitely be key if the Jumbos want to get the equalizer here.
O'Neill will send it long. It's over the head. The Jumbo attack will be collected by Vemmer.
Yeah, definitely not the offensive possession the Jumbos are looking for. They're a little bit too far in the long ball, trying to get into, the penalty box there.
Vemmer will boot it deep. And it'll be collected by the Jumbos. Taken by O'Neill. She'll send it up the left side to Summers. Caroline Kelly on it, passes it middle. Contested ball. Sent back up the field. Will keep possession.
This is better here for the Jumbos.
And then, as you say that, they send it over to the goalie.
No, that's what you need, though. You need an intense, extended offensive duration in the final third. Absolutely. Trying to get some more shots on goal, shots on net overall.
What you can say is that the play has been mostly in the Wesleyan half after that first goal.
It has, and that's, part of the problem of being down 1-0. The other team, if they want to, can really stay tight and compact at the back and try to prevent you from getting a goal. So Tufts has to be really disciplined trying to break through this tight Wesleyan defense so far.
And that ball will be sent out for a Wesleyan throw. Up the left side. Contested ball. Sent up the field. Tufts will gain possession of that ball.
Good job by her winning that ball there. Yeah, it looks like Tufts is going to look to reset here. Try to get up another good, solid offensive possession.
Sends it up to Kelly.
Pretty good press here by Wesleyan so far, I'd say, and really trying to be aggressive winning the ball back from Tufts when they have sustained offensive possessions.
Wesleyan throw comes in. Kelly will pass it forward for Aries. Will be collected at the back by Sink. She'll send it back to Vemmer.
Yeah, Wesleyan has done a really good job so far in this game, marking Aries, really trying to make sure she's not too much of a factor in this game.
As Katie O'Connell, as Waverly Myers will send it up the field and for a Tufts throw. Given back to Wesleyan as that ball went out, again for a Tufts throw.
Oh, she's got some space here.
Kelly sends it in middle, right into the arms of Vemmer.
Yeah,
she'll distribute it quickly to Karen Zalehi. She'll look to get it upfield, but it's a bit too long, and it's cleared away.
Yeah, a little bit of a disappointing counterattack, I'd say, for Wesleyan there. It just wasn't the crispest pass to get up to the wingers.
As that ball was sent up, Summers couldn't quite keep it in.
Yeah, a little bit of some sloppy back and forth play by both teams here as they weren't able to get sustained offensive possession.
Throw collected by Stoy. She'll look to pass up, but just off the foot, and it'll be in possession of Katie O'Connell, dribbling up the right sideline. She'll send it forward into the body. She'll try again, send it long, but it was offside. She's looking to find Bueller, but just a bit too long there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, offside can be frustrating, but that Wesleyan's being aggressive. They're trying to, stay hungry, try to get the second goal. They know how big the second goal is here.
Pat's on the ball. Kelly now sends it back to Kushner. Being bothered by two Wesleyan players. Greenberg now with possession. Sends it up the field.
Yeah, Greenberg's really a key factor here for the Jumbos in the midfield.
Duncan now. She'll look to turn, send it back to Kelly. They got numbers in the box. The shot is just a bit wide.
Yeah, that's really good ball movement there by the Jumbos, trying to find the open player, try to get a shot home. They keep on doing that. They'll definitely have some more shots on goal.
Looks like that shot attempt came from Elsie Aries. Just a bit wide though.
Yeah, I don't.
In possession, send it back to Aries. Kelly now sends it forward. Summers looking to get on it, can't quite get there. Appeals from Wesleyan for an offside, not coming just yet. Ball sent out to the top of the box with Duncan. She'll send it long. Ooh. Vemmer able to get that. She falls to her back.
A deceptively difficult save by her. I didn't think that ball had much of an issue of challenging her, but it did. She had to reach out and get it.
About 9 minutes gone so far at Bello. Still 1-0 for Wesleyan. Vemmer sends it deep. It'll drop at the feet. Wesleyan takes control. That's Leahy. Sends it over to O'Connell. That'll be out for a Wesleyan throw. Cogland will take the throw. Sends it in for Stoy. She'll look to turn. Sends it over to Myers. She'll send it long, but well wide for a Tufts goal kick.
Yeah, it's always funny when you see players attempt shots like that. Every once in a while it'll go in, but...
Sent past a couple of players. Clements on the ball. Sends it to the left corner. Cross comes in.
That was a really nice, accurate cross in from the wing there.
Katie O'Connell had a shot at it, but she was under pressure from the Tufts D. Couldn't get a shot on target there.
Yeah, really good job there by the Tufts center backs, back boxing her out, preventing any real nice attempt at header there.
Greenberg on it now. Sends it back to Pats. Over to O'Neill. Sends it forward off the head of Rudeau Wins.
Yeah, I think you have to say so far. I mean, I think Tufts has probably had more possession overall, but I think Wesleyan has had the two most dangerous chances of the game so far with that missed header previously.
O'Reilly sends it back. Grew. Just past Aries and be collected at the back by Singh. Sends it back to Vemmer. To Wins. But turns the ball over in a dangerous position.
Yeah, really poor turnover there by her.
She'll look to find Greenberg and does so successfully. Let's see what can she do with it now. Sends it across, long for Duncan.
Yeah, that's characteristic Greenberg. Really nice, tight, accurate passes there.
Cross comes middle, but Wesleyan will get to it first. Shot comes from Aries into a massive bodies.
That was good from the Jumbles, though. They're getting more shots. Maybe not all of them are in net yet, but they're getting closer.
Kushner will cross it forward off the head of Aries. Into the arms of Vemmer once again.
Yeah, I'd have to say a pretty positive offensive series overall for the Jumbles. Weren't quite able to get a shot on net, but some really nice passes, trying to get the breakthrough goal or the equalizer goal.
Vemmer taking her sweet time with the ball. Sends it long. Controlled by Wesleyan, giving it back to Tufts. Back to Kelly. Forward. I believe that's Kushner. Through ball. They're getting these chances, but they're just going a bit too long.
No, they are. Yeah, the passing's been overall pretty crisp, but just when they needed to get that final push, it just hasn't quite been there, leaving a little bit to be desired. But that'll change as they settle into the game a little bit more, I'd imagine. Still not even 15 minutes in yet.
Stemmer sends it a bit shorter this time. At the feet of Myers. She'll lose possession to Duncan. Back to Pats.
Yeah, I think
to O'Neill.
Pretty good decision by her to try to reset possession here, try to build up something again.
O'Reilly sends it back to O'Neill. Ball will be sent forward for Caroline Kelly. She'll look to find Aries. She might get to that one.
Yeah, really nice job there by her, working the wings, trying to get a cross in.
Ball will be sent back to Kelly. She'll look to make a move, can't do it. Ball's taken by Lorenza Leahy and sent out for a tough throw.
Yeah, it's good defense there by Wesleyan getting the ball out of the box, but Jumbos are applying a lot of pressure.
O'Neill's throw is taken at the back by the Wesleyan defense, sent up the field, reflected by Segru.
Yeah, Wesleyan's doing a really nice job trying to box out the Tufts defenders, really doing a good job marking man-to-man, woman to woman.
Ball sent forward for Summers. Lost possession. Taken at the back by Levy. Given back to Duncan, though. She'll look middle for Kelly, but taken away by the defense.
Once again, a cross that leaves a little bit to be desired. If the pass gets a little bit crisper next time, you could be thinking of a nice, better chance.
On the bright side for Tufts, though, it has been a solid couple minutes since the ball has been meaningfully in the Tufts half.
No, it definitely has. When they lost the ball, they've been doing a good job winning it back from the Wesleyan defender. Their pressing definitely has been up to par so far in this game.
Vammer will take the goal kick now. Be taken by Levy, pressured by the Jumbos. Ooh, Segru clears it hard off a Wesleyan player. Sent forward by Leahy. Collected by Segru. Sends
Really
it
nice
long for Aries. She'll get there first, it looks like. But does she have anyone in the middle, though? She'll send a cross off the foot of Rideau Wins for a Tufts corner.
Yeah, you can see she was running along the left wing here, trying to get the cross in, begging for the cross to come over. But a nice opportunity for the first corner kick of the game for either team.
Corner will look to be taken by O'Neill.
Be interested to see the accuracy of the kick, see what they want to do here.
All but four Jumbo's field players in the box for this one will be sent in middle. It'll find the head of a Wesleyan defender, sent back out, stay in play.
Yeah, it's a really nice job there, boxing out her player.
Kushner sends it long. It'll find the feet of Clements, however, and sent out for a Tufts throw.
Yeah, not much to complain about that corner kick there. Pretty solid overall. Just sometimes the defense can play you one better.
Kelly looked for a touch there, but it just escaped her feet, sent for a goal kick. But again, it's been, at least 5 minutes since Wesleyan's had the ball in the Tufts half.
But Wesleyan's doing their job. They're staying compact. They're not making, too many, egregious mistakes.
Think we'll send it forward as we click under 29 minutes here in the first half.
They have the lead, so they feel extra confident because of that.
Stoy on the ball now. Being harassed by O'Reilly.
Yeah, Wesleyan
looks like it'll go out for a Wesleyan throw.
Wesleyan trying to take advantage after some pretty sustained offensive Jumbo production.
Ball comes in. Played by Myers. By O'Connell, but out for a Tufts throw this time. Ball will be collected by Greenberg. Ball sent back for Segru off the shin of Levy for a Tufts throw again.
Yeah, good defensive play there by Tufts, trying to make sure Wesleyan doesn't get in, clear and obvious chance to the goal.
Be taken by O'Connell. Cleared away by the Tufts defense. Ball sent forward. As it's cleared away as Duncan gets the last touch.
Yeah, Tufts just needs to get it out of there. You don't want to give Wesleyan another shot in the box.
They have all but one player behind the ball, more or less. Only Aries staying up the field. But as Tufts will get possession, they'll look to bring the play back to the center of the field or further.
Yeah, not dangerous enough among Wesleyan. You really want to, being in Battlefield, want to try to get that second goal early on in the game in the first half to try to really make it difficult for the Jumbos to mount a potential comeback effort in the second half, potentially.
So Neal will send it up the field. Taken by Sink, cleared by Rideau Wins. Given right back to Tufts, couple of headers in sequence. Summers look for it.
Foul.
I believe a foul was called, perhaps on the push from before. The ref looked to play advantage, but Wesleyan got it, so they'll bring the foul back. As we're at about 26 minutes now in the first half.
Yeah, nice opportunity here for Tufts to try to get the ball further into the zone.
As Pats will double clutch, and now she'll take it. Sent short over to O'Reilly, back to Segru, and back to Pats. Send it over to O'Neill. She'll look to turn. Sends it long, looking to find Aries, but it's cleared away, I believe, by Clements.
That was some good vision by her, seeing she had some open players farther out on the wing. Just get some better Wesleyan defense to make sure the ball didn't get into a dangerous position there.
Hill sends it over to Pats, over to O'Neill. O'Neill with space now. Breezes past Leahy.
A really nice run here for her right now. Great
Sends
cross
in the middle,
too.
but again cleared by Rideau Wins. These crosses, they're there, but they're just not tidy enough.
No, but also got to give credit to Wesleyan. They've been doing a great job clearing out those crosses when they get into a dangerous position, not allowing too many shots on goal or just shots in general throughout the game so far.
Summers now down near the end line. Sent out. Looks like it must have been deflected for a Tufts throw. Summers will send it in. Be collected by Caroline Kelly. She'll look to cross from her left foot. Sends it in, just sent wide. Looks like by Aries.
Yeah, that was the second really good attempt the Jumbos have had so far.
Second
in this
for
game.
Aries, too.
Yeah, second for Aries. As we said, I think she's going to be a really, she already has been a really good potential offensive threat for the Jumbos. It'll be interesting to see if she can get the breakthrough later on in the game. Getting chances, though.
Absolutely. Ball will be, looks like off the arm, but obstructed from the referee. We sent back to Rideau Wins.
A little bit of wasted opportunity there.
As they reset. She sends it long. Contested ball off the head of Segru. Fought for. Back to Pats. Sends it back over to Kiana Hill. And she'll send it over to the left for O'Neill. O'Neill out the field now. Sends it to Caroline Kelly. She makes a turn. She'll look to head of field, pushes it over.
She's got a lot of space in the wing here. No one covering her.
Greenberg looking to do something with it. Sends it middle, just out of the reach of Aries. She'll get to it, and the shot from Duncan is just a bit high for a goal kick.
Just a little bit high, and I thought when she made the turn there a little bit, she had a little bit of an opportunity there, second of an opportunity to make a shot on net, but decided to make the second pass instead.
Yeah, I think if this keeps up for another 65 minutes plus, there's going to be a goal at some point.
Oh, there will be, certainly. I think, the Jumbos have been doing a great job getting a lot of good quality attempts. The attempts have not been good enough, though, to really, shake the Wesleyan goaltender into too much fear, I'd say, so far, though.
Duncan will track back, get possession, send it off of a Wesleyan player for a Tufts throw. Good responsible defense there. This ball's bounced around a few times. O'Reilly sends it to Pats, to Segru. Pats now.
Yeah, I want to recycle play here a little bit. Got some space up and on the wings on the right side here.
Excuse me, O'Neill with plenty of space. Now Summers.
Left side, I mean.
And Greenberg again. Just off of the feet of a Wesleyan defender. Tufts take the throw quickly. Summers on the ball. Sends it to Kelly down in the left corner. She'll make a long cross. Off the head of Rideau Wins. Looks like it'll be a foul called against Aries as she was flying into the box. Bit of some careless contact there.
Yeah, a little bit of an unlucky foul, I'd say, but, I guess you can't really contact the goalie in that way with an, upward stud, I guess.
As Sink will send it long, collected by O'Connell. She'll look to turn against Pats.
Yeah, some really good tracking back here.
O'Connell waiting patiently, sends it middle. No one quite there, though. We will go through the box, out of the box, sent off a Wesleyan player for a Tufts throw.
Yeah, Wesleyan on the counterattack here, trying to get any chances, trying to get, what would be another goal here in this game.
Looks like Catherine Bueller will be out to sub in for the Cardinals. We'll see who she comes in for. And coming out will be Stephanie Stoy. So Gallagher for Stoy. Ball is sent around. Looks like the Jumbos will make some substitutions now.
Yeah, definitely a good time to make some subs, I'd say, overall. It's been a good amount of gameplay so far. Both teams have really started to make a good presence in the game, trying to change things up. It's what the coaches are trying to do here.
You look bored,
as the shot from distance is sent wide. Tufts will look to make 3 subs. Looks like it'll be Bat coming in, Juliana Rosen, and Anna Griffin as Summers will take a seat along with Aries and Duncan. As for another sub, Lena Rodriguez will come in for Riley Bueller.
Yeah, I think a little bit surprised to see Aries come out, but I guess the coach wants to try something new to try to get some more offensive production. Haven't had a goal yet so far, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do here.
O'Neill will send it forward. Taken by Levy. Ball sent wide, just a bit too long. We a Wesleyan throw. As another sub coming in, Sage Rivera will come in for the Wesleyan Cardinals. She'll replace Kate Hogland.
Yeah, both teams getting a good amount of squad rotation in so far. Still, you know, some time to go in the first half, but definitely makes sense. I think both teams want to try something new in their strategy.
Ball sent long way past. I mean, it is early in the season. You want to see what you have in your team.
No, absolutely. Want to give as many players as possible a good chance. As you know, the season gets longer. You want to make sure that you have more of a tighter starting lineup.
Will be maintained by Levy. Sends it over to Rivero. In for O'Connell. Back to Rivero. She'll turn on Pats. Send it middle, but just a bit too deep as that goes in the side of the net for a Tufts goal kick.
Yeah, wrong side of the net there for her, but Wesleyan's showing that they're not going away. They're not going to bow down to this Tufts team, who really has done a good job kind of controlling, I'd say, the overall possession of the game so far. We don't have possession numbers, but
Kushner now with, as we clicked, around 18 minutes left in this first half. Rideau wins will get on the back of that, send it over to Sink. She'll send it forward looking for O'Connell, but it just goes a bit too far as O'Neill gets on the end of that. Sends it over to Griffin.
Yeah, some pretty good Wesleyan chances in the last couple minutes. Good possession by them. I think Tufts definitely wants to raise their dominance here in this game.
Bad pass, almost turned over, just out of the reach of the Wesleyan attacker. Looks like it was Levy, and he'll be able to get onto that. Send it over to Segru.
Yeah, really uncharacteristic error by her there. Very unfortunate that Wesleyan wasn't able to capitalize on that unfortunate opportunity.
Leahy sends it long, but Pats will get on the back of that. Send it over to Griffin, but turned over.
Yeah, she took a hard fall there, but I guess the ref didn't see anything,
Looks like she got the ball.
Anything too noteworthy.
Rideau wins now as we have some more tough subs coming. We'll get those free at the next stoppage. That's Rivero now to O'Connell.
Really nifty back heel pass there by her.
Leahy back to Rideau wins.
Oh, thank you.
Levy keeps the ball, sends it back to Leahy and over to O'Connell. Pressured by Tufts. Possession gained by Griffin as she pressures O'Connell. Wesleyan wanting a foul there, but Wesleyan did keep possession. O'Connell again.
Yeah, some good contested play here by both teams in the center of the midfield as they try to reassert dominance. Both teams trying to figure out which way that's going to go.
As Rideau wins, will send it to the left sideline. Bit of a contested ball gained by Tufts. Foul coming. Will be a Tufts throw-in. It'll be a Tufts free kick. As I have that chance, lining up on the Tufts sideline, Casey Lamb and Emily Nicholas will look to be coming in soon.
Yeah, some more rotation for Tufts here.
Looks like it'll be
big set piece opportunity here for the Jumbos. They're going to try to load the box here, try to get a good header in potentially.
As the free kick will come in long, sent over to the left side, off a couple of heads, and sent out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, I don't think
really get those subs in now.
I don't think she quite intended that header to go the way it did, but it was almost a nice opportunity there, just a little bit too far to roll out of bounds.
All right, so Lamb and Nicholas will come in as Greenberg and Kelly will come out.
Yeah, Ayers and Greenberg both coming out. You have two of your, for the Jumbos. Here, okay.
No. Anyway. Wesleyan on the ball now. Sends it back. Intercepted by Griffin. Back to the feet of Levy. Rivera on the ball now. Sends it to Leahy. Gallagher now. Looks to keep possession, being pressured by Tufts, and Tufts will get it. Sent just off the feet of Hannah Batt, and that'll go to Vemmer, as the Wesleyan coach is not too happy with that last challenge there.
Some very dangerous goalkeeper passing by there, as Tufts was almost able to make her pay a little bit.
A little crunching tackle though, as Gallagher.
Good counterattack opportunity here for Wesleyan.
She'll find O'Connell. Has space. Going to look
trying to find.
That's dangerous, but nonetheless sent back out.
Very fortunate that they didn't get a Wesleyan attacker in the center of the field there.
And that ball sent wide.
I think she'll want that shot back a little bit.
Leahy.
A little bit too hard of a first touch there by her.
As Hill's goal kick will go to Segru, just past Kushner, and she will not be able to retain possession. Wesleyan throw.
Yeah, Wesleyan has had some really nice long shots so far in the game, just haven't been able to get them quite on target yet.
That'll be another Wesleyan throw. As we click under 14 minutes here in the first half, still 1-0 Wesleyan. Ball sent long, kept in, and sent out for a Wesleyan throw. Tufts regain possession now, looks to move up the field under some pressure, as Rideau wins will collect it back, send it over to Leahy, and back for Sink as she clears it forward. That header will go to Kiana Hill. And looks like at the next opportunity, there'll be another tough sub, as Lily Bienstock will come in for O'Reilly.
Yes, Tufts tries to try out different lineup arrangements here.
Segru now.
Trying to find different combinations that can work potentially.
Behind, that will be called, as Nicholas was pushed down from behind. They'll look to move quickly. Segru sends it back to Pats, so not too quickly. O'Neill now for O'Reilly. Hard tackle, but gains possession with Rodriguez on the ball. Sends it over to O'Connell. O'Connell sends it long. Only person there appears to be Jordan Kushner.
Yeah, Cross had a lot of power, and I just wasn't able to get to a Wesleyan player.
That'll be turned back over. Clements on the ball now. Sends it back as Pats clears it. Ball sent over. Sends it in middle.
Really nice pass there.
For Griffin. Some Tufts on the ball once again, but cleared wide.
Wesleyan defense has been so compact tonight. It's so hard for Tufts to really get that second pass there in the final third.
Pat sends it to O'Neill. Lambing now. Sends it past Rosen.
Cross a little bit far in front.
That cross will find the arms of Vemmer.
Yeah, great shot by her, shutting down that potential jumbo chance there, making sure that there wasn't any weird bounces that would go against their team.
As Vemmer will kick it deep.
Really high kick there.
Off the head of O'Connell. Back to O'Connell. She'll turn against O'Reilly. And be sent out for a throw. As the aforementioned Bienstock will come in for O'Reilly, and for the Cardinals, Maria Utes will come in for O'Connell. Ball sent forward. We passed Levy, collected by Hill.
Yeah, no real threat there by Wesleyan of getting any shots on net there.
Ball sent forward. Collected now. Collected by Gallagher, is sent over. Back to Gallagher. She'll send it middle for Levy. Sends it over to Rivero. She'll look to cross it now. She'll do so, but it only finds the head of Segru. Good clearance there.
Really nice, dangerous cross there by Wesleyan. Unfortunate not to get a player there in the box.
The ball sent forward. It finds Hannah Bat.
Yeah, Tufts has definitely allowed a lot of Wesleyan crosses in dangerous positions tonight so far.
Hard tackle, but no foul called as that was sent back for Clements. Rodriguez on the ball now for Wesleyan.
Yeah, really fighting to keep it away from her player.
And back to Clements. Demer will send it to Sink. As she will find Gallagher.
Great job working the wings there.
Looking to go to work, and that will be sent off the body of Olivia Pats for a Wesleyan throw. Will be taken by Rivero. 8 minutes now left in the half.
Yeah, surprising not to see another goal so far.
That'll be carelessly off the feet of Rodriguez for a Tufts throw.
Wesleyan hasn't had too many great chances since their opening goal, but they've been playing really nice compact defense to really prevent any Jumbo's goals. So really too many shots on net for that matter.
The game's definitely calmed down a bit in the past 20 minutes.
Absolutely. Both teams have really settled into the game. Jumbo's really having an issue trying to get shots on the net.
More or less just passing around the back.
Yeah.
O'Neal now.
Well, Wesleyan has had a couple of nice dangerous chances, but definitely, probably want to have more of that in the second half.
Take it, send it long for Rosen, but she can't keep control. Off the head of Summers. Excuse me, that's not Summers. Sent back for Segru. Forward for Bat. She'll find Griffin.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too dangerous. I think she's
Rosen
got it.
will look to get on that, but it's just a bit too long. Ooh. As that ball is sent out for a goal kick. Good defense there from, I believe it was Clements, shielding that ball, letting it go over the end line. Vemmer's had quite a few goal kicks this first half, I gotta say.
Yeah, she has. She's been doing a good job, commanding the box, making sure there are no too many dangerous chances going her way.
The ball will be contested, won by Rosen. For the meantime, sent as the assistant referee will make that call, as the center referee had his view obstructed. I believe it was a handball there.
Yeah, a little unlucky. Didn't look too intentional, but gotta call it as it's written.
They usually call it pretty strict in college.
Yeah, no, Justin, as a former referee, how would you usually call that?
I mean, for me personally, I refereed more of a middle school, high school level, but for me, if their arms getting close to their chest and they're not making themselves unnaturally large, I would just let it go. But
would you care about intent though?
Not really. I mean, to an extent, but intent can be looked at as, did you make yourself unnaturally large, looking to block the ball? Like, if it would have hit your body had your arms been non-existent, I would have said I would call nothing. But like, if your arm is out, extended, or if you're going to ground, look to make a play, I would make that call. Fair
enough. Obviously, a big difference between middle school and high school and college.
Right. So that ball is sent out for a Wesleyan throw. It'll be Clements now to make the throw. She'll now take it.
Yeah, you can see she's done a really nice job defending for Wesleyan tonight. Done kind of exactly what we said at the beginning, is really strong presence in all facets of the game.
That throw sent long over the head of Kushner. She'll look to shield that ball and do so successfully. Good piece of defending.
Yeah, really nice shot preventing any ding.
We sent out for a goal kick, as it looks like Kushner was fixing her cleats, or perhaps her shin guards. As we click just about 5 minutes now left in the first half.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there are any dangers end of half chances here by both teams. It's been a really pretty consistent showing ever since the opening Wesleyan goal of Tufts getting a lot of chances, but Wesleyan doing just enough to prevent them
As
from
Pats
becoming
will send that
anything
long
too
in, a bit
dangerous.
of emergency there as Gallagher on the ball now for Wesleyan. She'll send it forward, but only as far as the Tufts defense. Lamb now. She'll turn upfield. Look to send it to Nicholas. Will be sent back to O'Neill. She'll make the pass. They'll find the feet of Lamb, back to O'Neill. She'll sidestep, send it over to Lamb. Not Lamb. Back,
Very easily won away by her.
And sent back to Vemmer. She'll, no pressure really from Tufts, letting her collect herself and make a comfortable kick.
You would think they want to be a little bit more aggressive, and maybe they're saving some energy here for the start of the second half when they have some time to regroup, get some fresh coaching.
Tufts now with the ball. Rosen sent past her for a Tufts throw, sent in. I believe that's at the feet of Emily Nicholas, as she'll look to find a Tufts attacker, but sent back into the Tufts half. Pats now sends it over to Segru. She'll find Lamb. Back to Lamb. She turns the field, nice scissor move. Looks to gain some space, but right into the feet of...
Yeah, she had a pretty nice run there, some good moves, but just wasn't a good enough pass to get into a dangerous position at all. One of her teammates.
Sent over to Utes. Over to Leahy now. Just a bit out of the reach there of Leahy, as it'll be collected by Hill. An attempted through ball, just like many of those attempted through balls earlier in the half for Tufts, but neither team can quite get those nailed just right.
Yeah, it's definitely been very much a stalemate of a first half. No real clear and obvious breakthroughs and chances.
The ball is sent back to Vemmer. Let's look at the next opportunity. Juliet Sullivan will come in for Wesleyan. Not sure yet who she'll be replacing, as we have about 2:20 left in the first.
Yeah, not too much time. I think you probably see both teams try to settle it down here, waiting out for halftime.
Wins, shields that ball, and Vemmer will collect it. Very disciplined defense, I gotta say, from Wesleyan. They're not making any mistakes.
Yeah,
no bad passes in the back.
They're really doing a textbook example of a team scoring early, getting the first goal early on, and then really making sure you snuff out any attempts by the opposing team and trying to make sure you play nice, compact defense. Nothing too crazy, nothing too dangerous, making sure that everything is being...
there. I'd have to agree with the Wesleyan players. I think that was a foul on Tufts, but no call there.
Yeah, I guess is, ref, you can't call everything, right, Justin?
Nicholas now sends it forward for Rosen. She'll get on the end of it, but
no VAR tonight.
Great drawing back from Rideau Wins, as she's putting a little pressure on Rosen. That sent out for a Tufts throw.
Yeah, speaking of compact defense, that's doing what Wesleyan has to do, making sure that you stay on your player, and when you get a nice opportunity, kick it out of bounds if need be, try to clear it, but...
I mean, I suppose looking at what Wesleyan's done so far this season, they've not allowed any goals yet. In their first two games, both wins, they just clean sheets.
Absolutely stellar
ways.
defense. I mean, they've done a really good job of when they get the lead, they don't relinquish that lead. They don't even allow an equalizer.
As that ball is sent off the chest of Myers, she'll send it in over the fence. That'll be a Tufts throw. Looks like it'll be Kushner taking it. Nicholas on the ball, out for a Tufts throw. Ball sent just past feet of the Tufts attacker, cleared into the over the stands, excuse me.
Very powerful kick there.
By Serena Sink. Ball fought for, we won by Wesleyan for the time being, and will be won by Wesleyan again, as Maria Utes on the ball. Some space, being pressured by Griffin. Utes again. Cuts past Griffin. back to Leahy, as that will be the end of the first half. Still 1-0 for the Wesleyan Cardinals. We will be back in about Field for the second half of this women's soccer game between the Cardinals of Wesleyan and the Tufts University Jumbos. After the first half, it is 1-0 for the Cardinals after a pretty messy goal in the first 45 seconds or so.
Yeah, Justin, good to be back in this game. I think it's going to be an exciting second half. I mean, talk about a really different game from the first minute that was. I mean, Wesleyan had a fantastic start to the game, getting the opening goal. But really, from that first goal, I thought Tufts did a very good job dominating possession, really getting a lot of good offensive looks. Really, though, the story of the game, I would say, is the compact defense of Wesleyan, not allowing too many direct shots on goal, not allowing too many real chances for Tufts to get an equalizer. It'll be interesting to see if that changes at all in the second half. I mean, the early parts of this half could be key to really setting the tone in the second half.
Looks like it'll be the starters back in for the second half, at least on offense for the Jumbos. As Kushner now.
It looks like Wesleyan's going up in a high line right here, trying to really do what they did in the first half, get an early half goal here.
Ball sent forward. Greenberg. Greenberg on it. Looks like there might have been a substitution at the left back position for the Jumbos. The Silvera is in now for O'Neill.
Ooh, really good turnover there.
Duncan on the ball. Look to find Kushner, but deflected off a Wesleyan player. She'll look for Kushner again.
Great winger work there.
And that's sent out by Rudeau Wins. Send in for Lamb.
Trying to make the turn there.
As it's sent out by Rodriguez for a Tufts throw. Will be Kushner on the ball.
Yeah, that's some nice work there already on the right wing, though, for Tufts, trying to get the ball up into the final third.
As Rudeau Wins will send it for up the field. Collected by the Jumbos.
Once again, some really tight defending by Wesleyan here, not allowing Tufts much room at all to get a shot in.
Kushner shields that ball. Keep it for a Tufts throw. As Greenberg sends it to O'Neill, playing in a more midfield role at the moment.
Yeah, they're going to recycle play a little bit here.
As Pats will fight for that. Sent for a Wesleyan throw. Sent off of a head. Rodriguez now with possession. She'll
yeah, really good run here.
Perhaps, but sent away by Segru as far as, I believe that's Lamb.
Too far in front, though. Definitely not dangerous enough to get a run in behind the center backs there for Wesleyan.
Aries will pressure. Rudeau Wins. Wins clears it up the field. Will come back to the feet of Duncan. Wins clears it for Myers. And Clements will send it up the field.
Really nice shot up there on the wing.
Hill will get to that ball first and send it over the fence.
Yeah, you have to say that pass by her leaves a little bit to be desired. I think it could have been a little bit better getting it up to her players further down the wing. A little bit of an unfortunate turnover here in a dangerous possession.
Clements will take the throw now. And headed forward. Sent to Myers. She turns, sends it up the field. Looks like it was off a Tufts player.
Yeah, both teams are really trying to take command of the wing here.
Segru pressured by Rodriguez. She'll clear it up. Sent over to Lamb as she will get it to.
They're trying to get on the counterattack here.
Pats will have some space if they go quickly.
Trying to keep the momentum going here.
Ooh, a little bit of a collision there. We'll remain with Tufts.
Yeah, she really ran her down there.
That throw will go middle for Greenberg. And sent out for another Tufts throw.
Yeah, nice job by her getting the ball out of harm's way.
Silvera will take the throw now. She sends it in.
Tufts
Collected by O'Connell.
Tufts playing a really high line right here, trying to get really aggressive in terms of getting more shots on net.
Wesleyan's throw comes in at the feet of O'Connell. And off of a couple of feet for a Wesleyan throw.
Yeah, Tufts only 2 shots on goal throughout this entire game. I think Tufts definitely wants to improve in that in the second half.
Gallagher fighting for it, loses possession. As Summers on the ball now. And will keep possession. As an overlapping run coming from Silvera.
Yeah, I think that's what Tufts can try to do to get more offensive chances here. Try to overlap their runs a little bit. Really make use of the half spaces here.
Throw will come in from Katie Clements. Sends it up the line for Kushner. Back to Levy. Has Duncan on the ball now. Tackled by Levy.
Didn't quite see the foul there.
Called there. It was borderline. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Segru will take the free kick and send it deep over the head of Greenberg.
Yeah, that was a really, really powerful strike there by Greenberg. Just wasn't quite able to get it as accurate as she would have wanted.
Goal kick taken in. Gallagher now. Sends it forward. Intercepted. Lamb now for Tufts. As Levy will take possession.
Good turn by her.
She'll to turn. Sent
Fortunate
over
turnover.
Aries. She'll take the shot. Ooh, little fumble there by Vemmer.
Well, that's about as dangerous as you want to make it. Really uncharacteristic play by her. She's been having such a good game so far in net.
I'm not on that. I don't have a great view of the end line, but it couldn't have been too far away from going in the net.
No, definitely not close at all. Obviously, we don't have VAR technology, but...
Sent in, Kushner on the ball, sends it forward, looking for Aries, headed away. As Myers will find Levy. Pressured by Duncan, sends it well up the field for Gallagher. She'll send it over the head of O'Connell, but Hill will collect safely.
Yeah, that's just not good enough for them. You really want to, if you're them, you want to get better chances.
Kushner now under pressure, no great options to pass. Sends it forward. Possession is gained, sent up in the direction of Duncan. Just a bit too far.
So far in the second half, you've pretty much seen a repeat of what we saw pretty much the entirety of the first half, with Wesleyan playing nice defense and Tufts just not being able to get a lot of shots on goal.
O'Neill gets away with a little shove from behind. Did not go unnoticed by the Wesleyan coaches. O'Connell on the ball now, sent forward as that tackle is made successfully and cleanly. Pat's on it, sends it forward for Kushner. She'll turn, keep possession. Looks to turn on O'Connell.
Really nice turning by her.
Off the head of Myers. A bit of an errant touch. Gallagher now sends it forward, but it's not a great shot, and it was saved by Hill. She just couldn't finish that shot.
And you want to talk about dangerous passing. That's about as dangerous as you want to get it. I mean, it worked out in the end, but they have to tighten that up there in their own net. Can't allow a horrible chance like that to go through.
Could have easily been 2-0. Probably should have been 2-0.
Yeah, although, of course, Tufts will say on the other end, they probably should have been tied 1-1 with the errant goalkeeping on the other side.
Lamb now sends it back for Segru. Pressured by Wesleyan. O'Connell now sends it forward, looking for Gallagher. Bit over her head. Silvera will get there, shield the ball, and she will do so successfully as it's out for a tough throw.
Yeah, that's just really good defending, good. Boxing out her attacker, trying to make sure she doesn't get it.
A little shove from behind there. Wesleyan none too happy, making their frustration known.
Yeah, definitely a lot of frustration between these teams right now. Even though Wesleyan has the 1-0 lead, they've definitely felt like they probably should have made it 2-0.
I think the referee's been pretty fair so far.
He's been pretty fair too as well, but...
As Silvera will send it over... Pats will send it over. First Segru, over to Kushner. Kushner still in the ball. Finds Duncan just past her feet.
Really
Great
nice
touch
pass.
from
1-2 touch
Greenberg.
there.
She'll look to find Aries perhaps in the middle, going on a run. She'll let it with a bit too long. Took a deflection. Back in the possession of Rodriguez of Wesleyan. She'll send it back as Rideau wins now. I believe she's played the whole game so far. It's Greenberg on it. Finds Lamb. Run coming from
That pass
Kushner.
a little
but
bit too far
just a
out.
bit
Could have
too
been
far.
a dangerous potential run by her.
Both teams getting their fair share of chances, just no one able to really put a great shot on net.
Yeah, as we're about to get 10 minutes into the second half, definitely been very much a repeat of the much of the first half.
Levy on the ball, finds Rideau, wins. As Lamb off the feet of Clements for a Tufts throw. Kushner will take it. Greenberg to Duncan, back to Greenberg.
Really
Finds
good
Lamb.
pass by her there.
Bit of an errant touch, though. Keeps possession. Finds Aries. Over to Duncan.
Good passing, good cross.
Header cross sent a bit just too far for Summers. Couldn't quite get a good head on it.
Yeah,
Sent out for a goal kick.
Was able to get a touch on it. It's just when you're trying to get that goal, it can be so hard to get that in there.
He already said it at 35. Goal kick taken by Vemmer for Rideau wins. She'll turn up field. Send it over to Myers.
Really good pressing here by Tufts.
Off the head of Kushner. Duncan now. What can she do with it? Send it over only as far as the Wesleyan defense. Kushner gets back on it. Back over to Leahy. Leahy sends it for Gallagher. Good defense from Silvera. However, foul called by the assistant referee against the Jumbos. The Wesleyan free kick at around midfield.
Yeah, it gives Wesley another opportunity here to try to get another chance. All the players are going out long.
Taking plenty of time. That's sent for Rodriguez. That ball is taken away from her by O'Neill. Sent up the line. And will stay in play as Lamb looks to get there, but can't quite get there. Sent forward for Levy.
Went right to her, though. Tufts was able to win it right back.
Cleared away by Pats. As far as
Really good pass out to the
Aries.
wing there.
Aries now on the ball. Out-jukes herself and the defender.
Really nice run by her.
Cleared wide.
Definitely some good footwork.
Kept in by Gallagher. She has O'Connell. She can make that cross. She gets to that.
What a
She gets that
pass.
cross. Bit wide. Tufts defense is able to get back. Kushner, attempts to tackle. Still in the possession of O'Connell. She'll take the shot. And that is in the back of the net for a second goal.
And what a fantastic long goal by her. Just fantastic positioning. Great job getting that shot perfectly accurately, perfectly timed. Just a fantastic picture-perfect finish by her. And
It's a great shot.
great job by Wesley in making it 2-0 there in a game that, Tufts had their chances, but when you don't capitalize on your chances, you just give the opponent every opportunity to make you pay, and that's exactly what Wesleyan did there.
Just a great shot from Katie O'Connell. Her first goal of the year.
Yeah, and that's definitely one to remember. You don't get much more of a beautiful goal than that one.
Wesleyan now in a commanding position as Duncan takes possession. Working around Clements, but that's taken back by Levy.
Yeah, and Katie O'Connell, she's played in 2 games so far this year, started in 2 games, so she's been a really key contributor for them all season long.
Gets through Duncan's feet. Levy now on the ball. Sent forward. Summers will get there. Oh, a little bit of collision from the Wesleyan defense. Aries now with clean possession as she'll look to break. Looks to have a runner. Looks to find Summers. Just sent a bit wide. She'll have to go wide to go get that ball.
Yeah, the pressure just been ratcheted up to 100 for Tufts here. They just
Ball
need to
sent
get a
forward
goal
for
of any sort
Greenberg.
here.
Can't make a shot. No foul given. That's some shouts there for a trip, perhaps, as Pats sends it to Segru. Segru now with the ball. Sends it to Kushner. Kushner sends it long, looking for Aries.
Really nice
She gains
pass
possession. Looks for a pass. No one there except for Vemmer.
Justin, if you're Tufts here, how do you approach the rest of this game? You're down 2-0. You're about 15 minutes into the half. How do you try to do anything to get back into this game?
Just gotta, I would say at this point, just gotta push some numbers forward. Just be a bit more aggressive. There's not really much Tufts can do. I mean, Wesleyan's just playing lockdown defense. There's really not much to exploit here from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they've certainly been showing why they haven't let up a goal this year so far. Just really good defense in terms of marking their player.
Ball sent forward for Gallagher. She'll look to turn on Pats. Great tackle there.
Unlucky there to get it to a Wesleyan player, though.
Clements on the ball. Pressured by Kushner. Kushner will get there and take possession. Sends it up forward for Duncan. She'll turn. Ball still in play.
Really good job by her keeping it in play there.
Rodriguez now pressured by her counterpart number. And a tackle made by Wesleyan by Rodriguez, kept by Duncan. As Kushner sends it long.
Really nice, accurate long ball by her.
Finds Greenberg, taken away there by Leahy. As Rodriguez now. Myers to Leahy. Pressured by Kushner.
Yeah, you can really sense the confidence Wesleyan's playing with so far. Now getting the 2-0 lead. About a half hour left.
Aries looks to turn. Sends it just a bit too far. Looks like it'll go out for a goal kick as we have our first substitute. No, doesn't go out for a goal kick. I'm not sure why she didn't let it go out, but finds Fida Seguru at midfield.
Yeah, it goes right back to Tufts.
Kushner sends it back for Pats.
Yeah, really high line here for Tufts.
They got to try something.
They definitely do.
Over the head, but she didn't make contact, so it will be a Wesleyan throw as Wesley will make their first substitution of the half, as Riley Bueller will re-enter the game for Wesleyan 10. Karenza Leahy will come out of the game for the first time this evening. As the throw comes in. A little shove from behind, got away with it. Will be a Tufts throw. Sent in from Silvera. A little miscue there. Greenberg looking to pressure.
Great job by her winning the ball there, getting a nice pass out of the wing.
O'Neill gets it to Duncan. She'll turn middle.
Nice run
Gets
here.
a shot off the back of the shoulder of Rideau wins.
Really nice block there by her.
Duncan regains possession, still in attacking position. O'Neill back to Duncan. Finds, just a miscommunication there. Looking for, believe Lamb. Couldn't quite make that happen. It'll be a Wesleyan throw. The throw comes in, just over the head. It'll be a Wesleyan throw in as both teams were calling for it. Clements' throw into Rodriguez. Back to Clements. Pass intercepted by Greenberg. Aries now on the ball.
Really nice interception there, trying to get a shot off.
Lost as Leahy now sends it to Rodriguez. And Bueller will.
Really nice positioning there by her.
Greenberg now. Through ball.
Really good pass.
Summers sends it a bit too far. It'll be a Wesleyan throw again as Wesley make another substitution. Brooke Goodwin will enter the game, replacing Lena Rodriguez. Wouldn't be surprised if Wesleyan continues to make these one-person substitutions to kill some clock.
No, absolutely. I mean, when you're up 2-0, in Bella Field, that's what they're trying to do. Tough away game for them, and they've really done a great job taking it right to the Jumbos.
As Leahy now.
Nice run by her
get
here.
Past Segru, keeps it in play, turns back middle. Overlapping run from Gallagher, doesn't take it. Sends the cross forward, over the head. Calls for offside, not given. Now it is given. Clements in an offside position as that through ball was.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty clear offside call there.
I mean, I wasn't looking there when the ball. I wasn't looking over there when the ball was kicked, so I can't really judge on that one. I trust the AR right over there. Yeah. Pats will make the kick as we'll take the free kick. Sends it to Segru. they'll look to push it forward with Kushner.
Yeah, Tufts has to find some creative answers here to try to get any shot
loses
creation here. Really good win by her.
Kushner loses to Gallagher, but shot sent. Just a little roller on the turf, collected by Kiana Hill.
Yeah, you would expect Tufts being down 2-0 in this game to have sort of an extra energy to try to cut down on those types of mistakes, but
Ball sent just a bit too far, past Silvera. Wesleyan throw. We taken by Sage Rivero. Her throw will be intercepted. Back to Myers. Rudeau wins. All the way back to Clements.
Wesleyan trying to recycle possession here.
Pressured by Duncan. Kept in play by Levy. Little tackle attempt from Kushner. Possession taken by Segru off of her knee. Fought for by Lamb. Gallagher now. Going to work on Kushner. Sends it forward for Levy.
Nice work down the wings here for
Kushner
her.
all over the field this evening. Gets back. Pressures Levy. Forces her to draw back as that cross is collected by Silvera. We'll find Lamb.
Yeah,
Summers now.
Nice shot by the top center backs there, really making sure that ball didn't go anywhere dangerous.
Sent forward. O'Neal. Sent to the feet of Rudeau Wins. Looking for Aries. Found Rudeau Wins, as has happened many times this evening. Silvera. Greenberg. She'll look to turn.
Great run by her here, trying to get the cross in.
She'll find the feet of the defender. Sent back to Segru. Kushner. Off the stomach of Myers.
You can tell Wesleyan's just doing such a fantastic job here, not allowing the Tufts, midfielders and.
A couple of subs now for Wesleyan will be as Stoy will re-enter the game, and Juliet Sullivan will re-enter the game, replacing Gallagher and Katie O'Connell. A couple of subs up at the front. As we click under 24 minutes here in the second half, 2-0 Cardinals.
Yeah, really not a lot of time here for the Jumbos to do much. Just
Levy.
trying to get a goal here.
O'Neal. Silvera. Sends it forward for Summers. Back to Silvera. Forward for Greenberg. She'll turn. Cut middle. Bit of miscommunication there, and that'll be collected at the back by Riley Bueller.
Yeah, just some continued sloppiness here in the offensive third here.
Absolutely. Sent forward for Myers. So that's sent forward. Collected at the back by Pats. Finds Greenberg. Summers. O'Neal. She'll keep possession, but now lose possession. She'll keep it.
Ended up getting
Finds
to her,
Aries, but sends it back to the defense. Back to O'Neal. Still getting possession. She'll send it long. Off the shoulder of Aries. Or Lamb, rather.
Yeah, they've just been really unlucky
Aries
here
for
not to
Lamb.
get the ball quite where they want it.
Finds Duncan. As Duncan keeps possession. Sends it back to Kushner. Sends the cross in off the head of Myers. And collected at the back by Vemmer.
Yeah, just another example of what we've seen so often in this game.
Vemmer taking plenty of time, in no rush. As she'll kick it to the midfield. Over the head of Bueller. Finds Sullivan. Gets it to Stoy. Bueller.
Yeah, some good back and forth passing here, trying to get a chance, get a cross in here.
Sullivan sends it middle into the arms of Kiana Hill. I mean, neither of these goals have really been Kiana Hill's fault. So in my opinion, she's played just fine tonight.
No, she's been the least of the problems for the Jumbos tonight. I mean, she's done her job overall. You know, that last goal was really tough. Beautiful shot out wide by the Wesleyan player.
As someone who played goalie for most of my childhood when I was playing soccer, I do empathize with Kiana Hill. She's put in her best effort tonight.
Yeah, I know. And the biggest issue for the Jumbos so far has really been a lack of offensive precision in terms of their passing and their shooting in the final third.
Rideau wins. Finds Clements. Clements for Sullivan.
Really nice open pass out of the wing.
Stoy working on Segru. Sends it middle. Just too far, over everyone's head, out for a tough throw at the left back.
And there were people in the box there. It just wasn't quite low enough to get any type of foot or head on it.
I mean, anyone under 15 foot tall is not getting to that ball, Gabe.
No, definitely not. But there were people there. It was a little bit lower.
Pats now. Silvera. Finds Greenberg. O'Neill has Duncan if she wants it. Sent out of the reach of Kushner as we click towards 20 minutes to go in the second half. 2-0 Cardinals.
Yeah, we can just tell Wesleyan's playing so confidently right now.
Myers sends it off of a foot. Good through ball. Sent over to Aries. Sent out by Rideau wins as Tufts will make some substitutions now. It'll be 13 and 11. It'll be Anna Griffin and Emily Nicholas coming into the game. And Juliana Rosen. As Aries will come out, Duncan will come out, and Summers will come out.
Yeah, they're just trying to find solutions right now.
As Stoy. As O'Neill tracks back, sends it to Greenberg. Just out of the reach of Goodwin. Wesleyan throw.
Yeah, Wesleyan would definitely get a third goal here.
I'm not sure they're going to need one, Gabe.
Probably not going to need one, but it would be nice.
Sent out by Pats. Wesleyan content to take their time as they are up 2-0. Goodwin now.
Yeah, some good fighting here in the trenches by both teams right now. Tufts desperately trying to get the ball here, trying to regain possession.
All they can do is send it past the feet of Sink. That's sent. Still in play. Wesleyan with the ball. Looks to push forward with Sullivan. Sullivan still with the ball. Double teamed. Back to Goodwin. Finds Clements. Pressured by Tufts defender.
Yeah, they're trying to get across in here.
Kept in play off a Tufts player for a Wesleyan throw. At the next Tufts stoppage, it looks like Reese Birch and Caroline Kelly will be entering the game.
Yeah, Jumbo's just trying to find solutions here.
And now they'll have the chance to make that sub as Birch and Kelly will come into the game for Lamb and Greenberg. A couple of midfield substitutions here with 17 minutes left.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they can provide any creative spark here.
Kushner's throw. Back to Kushner. Off the feet of Levy. In quickly. Birch. Only as far as Clements, sent back to Segru, over to Pats. She'll look to find Silvera and do so. Silvera turns upfield, finding Caroline Kelly. Back into the game after a long
it's a good
stint on the
idea,
bench.
just too far out in front. No Jumbo's player available to get it there.
As Sink is content to just send that ball out for a throw, let the rest of her teammates get back into position.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest issues in this game for the Jumbos so far has been an overall lack of offensive creativity. They've had a lot of the ball. They just haven't found a lot of good ways to get a lot of shots on net.
That ball will be headed around. Sent forward for a Tufts throw.
That was a nice shot by her, winning the ball back.
Ball finds Nicholas. Kelly now takes the shot off the Wesleyan defender.
Yeah,
O'Neill to Kushner. Back to Segru.
Yeah, Wesleyan not allowing Tufts any spaces to make tough.
They have played pretty much perfect defense this evening.
Yeah, not a lot of spaces at all for Tufts to make any passes.
As I say that, in the possession of...
What a fantastic save there by the goalkeeper.
Great shot by Nicholas, but out for the save and kept in play.
Fortunate turnover there by Wesleyan and allowing Tufts to get the ball, a quick 1-2 pass, and then a nice shot on net, but just wasn't able to go in.
At the next opportunity, as Kelly will send it well past any Tufts attacker, as Vemmer will
Take her time.
Keep it in, and now she'll collect it. At the next stoppage, looks like it'll be Aoife O'Reilly coming back into the game, as the ref tells the Tufts bench to pipe down. That's sent out for a Wesleyan throw.
Yeah, this is some frustration from Tufts with how the game has gone so far.
What are they saying?
Segru.
Good defense there.
Myers only as far as O'Neill. Pressured by Bueller. Past
That was a
everyone.
good pass there.
But it'll
Getting
be
a
kept
pass.
in by Griffin. Pressured, but will keep possession. As we have a tough substitution, I imagine. But no, not given. As a shot from distance is just a bit
It was
out of
closer
range.
than it looked initially when it first came off her foot, but just wasn't able to get accurate enough to become a real threat for the goalkeeper. No idea.
The referees just aren't listening to us.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be for the sub, but the refs just aren't hearing it, I guess.
Bueller now on the ball. Finds Stoy. Stoy with it. Gets past Silvera.
Really good run by her here.
Stoy still on it. Pressured by Silvera. Now pressured by a second player. Won by Griffin, I believe. As Kelly will be taken down. It looks like it'll be a foul.
Yeah, as we're getting closer to 10 minutes here, it's really becoming truly do or die here for the Jumbos right now. They just need to get anything of an offensive chance here.
Goodwin now.
I mean, they got 5 shots on goal in total so far in this game, but that just has not been good enough.
Clements gets it past
I mean,
Rosen.
they've had
Kelly on
14
the ball.
shots total in the game.
Kelly looks to drive forward, looking to find Birch, but only found Vemmer.
Once again, just a lack of precision there in the final third, just not making quite the right pass passes.
As Vemmer directs traffic and takes the kick deep. Finds just past Bueller. No, shouts for a handball, not given, as Sullivan now finds Myers. Myers finds Sullivan again near the end line, off the feet of, believe, Segru for a Wesleyan corner.
Yeah, Wesleyan really hasn't had too many corners at all today, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle this one here. Great opportunity here to make it 3-0 for them.
Looks like Levy will take the corner kick.
Yeah, looks like they have most of their outfield players here in the box.
So the kick comes in long. Sent in, headed, go into the back of the net for a third goal.
Just as I said, a great opportunity there for a third goal. Just a perfectly executed corner kick directly right to the player on the far side of the post, and a great and accurate, powerful header to beat it past the keeper.
Great header by Waverly Myers.
Yeah, she did a really good job. Perfect timing, great positioning by Hare. I mean, it really wasn't the worst defense there by the Tufts defender. I mean, she had marked her, but, you know, she just did a better job, you know, outbeating the defender to make sure it could get into the net.
Looks like that is Myers' third goal of the year, as she pretty much has put this game on ice for the Wesleyan Cardinals here this evening.
Yeah, definitely.
Lavy now. Cleared away.
Yeah, definitely 3 unfortunate goals here to have conceded for
O'Reilly
Kiana
sends
Hill,
it long for Rosen. Rosen will not get there first, as that is cleared away as both players go down. Fink got back there to clear that ball and then took a hard tumble over the foot of Rosen. Ref will call for the training staff for Rosen. As the clock will stop with 11:01 to go. As we will go to break here on JumboCast.
Riley told me to talk to him.
Yeah, but not before I say the name of the person who scored.
No.
We are back on JumboCast as Rosen is helped off the field by the athletic staff. Erin Duncan will take her place. The kick sent long off the head of Kushner, finds Duncan. Duncan pressured by a couple of defenders, keeps possession, finds Rudeau wins once again, as she'll find Sullivan.
Yeah, with 10 minutes left in the game here for the Jumbo, it's just really, really demoralizing third goal to have allowed.
I mean, Wesleyan has certainly earned them. Kushner for Duncan, nice little chip. Duncan can't keep possession, back to Sullivan, pressured by Kushner, finds Rudeau wins.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you're the Jumbos, you're looking for a consolation prize here.
Sent long for Stoy. Segru will send it long again. Cleared back upfield. Lavy finds Myers. Silvera for Pats as Wesleyan looks to make some substitutions at the next opportunity. Tufts now.
Nice run by here. Great passing here.
Finds Birch. She finds Duncan. Duncan gets there first. Ball sent in into the. That's an own goal. Sent in by Duncan. Then off the foot of Trina Fink into the back of their own net, and the clean sheet is gone.
And it may be a little bit too late for a comeback here, but certainly a great confidence booster here by the Jumbos, as they were finally rewarded with all their shots in the game.
So the score is now 3-1 for Wesleyan, as Wesleyan picked a couple of subs, as Zoe Fagnon and Katie O'Connell will come back into the game.
They did have a lot of shots in this game so far, and they were finally rewarded with a nice goal there.
Looks like it'll be Lavy and Goodwin coming out of the game, probably for the final time tonight. As that ball is sent forward. Kelly on the ball now. Sullivan. Excuse me, Stoy. That ball is sent to Kiana Hill.
Yeah, Wesleyan here trying to regain their 3-goal lead.
Back to Pats. Finds Kelly. Kelly keeps possession, finds Kushner.
Yeah, really good job keeping her composure there.
Kushner turns, sends it forward. Ball is cleared up the field as no one will get to that ball. It'll be a tough throw. Pats to Silvera. Finds finds Kelly, but back to Stoy. Stoy turns, finds Bueller. Sent forward. Sent out for a throw, which Silvera will take. So we click to about 8 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, definitely not a lot of time left in this game, but I think the Tufts can feel happy that they definitely fought into the end, definitely didn't let up. They just, Wesleyan came in here tonight and really did a good job being clinical with their opportunities when they had them.
Absolutely. There's hardly a bad word to say about Wesleyan's performance tonight, save for maybe a couple of errant passes that really didn't, except for the own goal, but before that, basically flawless defense.
Yeah, really effective combination by them of great offense, but also really good defense. Once they had that early lead, they weren't going to let up.
As Birch now with the ball, finds Duncan. Back to Kushner. As Nick Summers will check back into the game at the next opportunity. Duncan off the feet of Clements.
Yeah,
Rudo wins.
Just trying to get a nice pass in there, just wasn't able to make it through.
Myers will send it long. Sullivan can't quite get there.
Yeah, she's making a really good, nice run there, just wasn't able to keep it in play.
As Summers comes into the game. And Anna Griffin will leave the game. Under 7 minutes to go now as Screw will take the throw. We go for a Wesleyan throw. Throw and sent forward to the feet of Sullivan. Finds Bueller. As that ball is sent out off the feet of Kushner. Wesleyan throw in an attacking position.
Yeah, trying to make sure they can get set for maybe one last opportunity here.
Clements finds Bueller. Pressured in the back. This ball is sent forward by a Tufts defender. Couldn't quite see who it was as Rudeau wins. Pressures Nicholas. Clemens will send it forward over the head of everyone. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, really powerful pass by her there. Just wasn't able to get it to a Wesleyan player.
Sent forward at the head of Silvera as that ball is sent off the feet of Olivia Pats for another Wesleyan corner.
It's a really good ball movement there in the final third. Just wasn't able to get quite the cross in, but
I mean, I think if you're Tufts after this game, you just have to look at it and say, look, Wesleyan were the better team tonight. We got to see what we did wrong and improve. There's no
absolutely.
There was no if this happened or if that happened. Just simple, they got outplayed tonight.
You're pretty right. I mean, and I think from the Tufts side, I mean, you had the shots at advantage. You just weren't able to be clinical enough. That's the issue.
As the corner kick will come in, sent middle, a bit too far, off the head of Myers.
Yeah, Wesleyan was trying to repeat some of their set-piece magic from earlier in the game that got them the third goal.
As Sink will send that forward past Stoy, and Hill will collect.
But no, you're clearly right. I mean, Wesleyan, very deserved victory by them tonight. They were better in all 3 facets of the game.
Summers now beats her defender. Ball sent forward. The ball sent forward by O'Connell.
Yeah, it just
Past everyone.
wasn't far enough in front to get a real chance in there.
As Stoy will send it for O'Connell out for a Tufts throw. At the next opportunity, if that does come, looks like Audrey Lavey will come back into the game, I believe, for Stephanie Stoy, from listening to what she was saying to the scorekeeper. The ball
Trying
sent
to get a good run
forward.
here.
Sent cross into the middle, collected by Vemmer. That cross coming from Reese Birch.
Yeah, it was a good cross by her there. Just wasn't quite enough there to get a real chance.
Vemmer sends it deep. Will bounce a couple times. O'Reilly back for Segru. Segru sends it long. Rideau wins with the header. Segru again, sends it forward. Finds the head of Duncan. And the feet of Clements sent, just cleared out.
They got 2.5 minutes left here, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the last two minutes here, pretty much.
Back to Hill. Sends it over to Segru. Kushner looks for a run from Duncan, but it'll find the feet of Kelly. What can she do with it? She'll look to cut middle, cross sent in, but cleared out of play by Serena Sink.
Yeah, and that was a really good cross right down there to the wing. Just wasn't quite able to make anything out of it.
Will be sent out for a corner. Believe Kelly will take it. Cross into the box, off of a head, and that'll be out for a, not out. Silvera will keep possession and make a nice move. Send a cross back into the middle. The header from Duncan, not really any meaningful power on it. Easily collected at the back by
I'll
Vemmer.
say one thing about the Jumbos tonight. They really have not given up in this game so far. Definitely keep on trying to get that second goal here. It just, likely won't be enough here for them.
Vemmer boots it long. Past Kelly, over to Segru. She'll clear it long. Nicholas's kick takes a couple of bounces as we click just under 1 minute now here at Bello.
Yeah, and it looks like Wesleyan's going to celebrate a very well-deserved victory here in under a minute.
Segru for Kushner. Has Duncan over. She doesn't take it. Sends it off the head of Rudeau wins. She has played fantastic defense tonight, I must say. Duncan now. As Rudeau wins is over there to send it out. It'll be a tough throw. The shot sent in, but cleared away by the Wesleyan defense. And now it'll be a goal kick. The substitution will happen for Wesleyan as Audrey Lavey will come in for Stephanie Stoy with 18 seconds left in the game.
Very late substitution for her here.
Vemmer's kick from Bueller. Kelly with it. She'll look for the feet of Duncan, but as I've said many times, defended well by Rudeau wins and collected
That'll
by
likely
Vemmer.
do it.
And that will do it as we have 3, 2, 1, end game. Final score from Bello tonight, 3-1 for the Wesleyan Cardinals as they will improve to 3-0 overall, 2-0 in the NESCAC. The Jumbos tonight dropped to 2-1 overall, 1-1 in the NESCAC. So long from Bello. I've been Justin Loker, joined by my colleague Gabriel Gonzalez, behind the scenes Riley Daniel, and Jared Cohen on the camera. From all of us here at JumboCast, stay home safely. I did. I was like, oh, I said the line. I was saying the line. Stay home safely. Yes.
I'm impressed, man.
Thank you.
This upcoming Saturday, September 16th, as the Jumbos entertain Amherst College at noon.